What's going on, guys? Quinn Giles here, SSJ Quinny, whatever you want to call me, coming at you guys here with another Dragon Ball Super Episode 87 review. So without further ado, let's get started. But first of all, I gotta drop a
Spoiler alert.
Yes, I pretty much will be spoiling all of episode 87. So, if you haven't watched it yet, for God's sakes, please go and watch the episode first. So yeah, don't go crying in the comments down below that I spoiled anything on you.
You've been warned.
So yeah, this episode was more filler, really wasn't that great. So we started off back where we left off with Goku trying to convince Android 17 about, the whole tournament and trying to convince him to join. And Android 17 says he doesn't want to go. And then Goku starts bribing him with the Dragon Ball, saying, oh yeah, you get a good wish. And Android 17's like, hell yeah, I'll do it then. Kinda odd that he wouldn't go to defend the whole universe and he's just going, to get a wish with the Super Dragon Balls. But whatever, I'll just keep going. Then, oh my god, a big giant spaceship comes along and starts taking up all the animals and it's abducting them. What could it be? Turns out it's evil space poachers. Oh no, what will we do? So, before the door closes on the ship, they want to jump in. But then the door closes. Oh no, whatever will they do? And Android 17's like, dang it, it's too late or whatever. And you mean to tell me that you couldn't just fly into that ship and, blow right through it and break it? Anyways, I'll just keep going. And Goku says, alright, just grab onto me. And he uses instant transmission to get him into the ship. Another weird comment is that Goku says, wait, you better hurry up and, don't let the ship get into space because then it's too late. What do you mean it's too late? You can sense King Kai, who's like in another freaking dimension. You mean to tell me you can't sense people on this ship? Sure, I'm sure their key level is a little bit smaller, but I don't know, I just find it a little bit odd. If they fly away, you're done. You can't get to them ever. But that's Dragon Ball Super logic for you there, right? So they get up on the ship and turns out all these 8 bad poachers are also taking animals for a bunch of other planets because they want money. Yes, of course, they want money. Then Bald Krillin, also known as the best Krillin, notices that Goku's cheese getting further away. Then Goku and Android 17 easily decimate the guards and we meet this guy here who's the ruler of them all. And Android 17 tells them to return all the animals that you've poached and we will spare you, and then he pulls out a remote control. Turns out it's the off button to Android 17. How did he get it? Nah, I'm just kidding. He says he has a bomb inside of him, and if he presses this button on the switch, the whole ship goes boom and all the animals will die, right? So, here's one thing that was really stupid that happened. So he's sitting there holding the switch, and Goku and 17 are freaking out because they don't know what to do. They don't want to die with the explosion of the ship, which they shouldn't, and they don't want all the animals to die. So they're wondering what to do. Now, me, having, I think I have a little bit of common sense. If I was in that situation and had speed that was faster than light, or even let's just downgrade it, a shit ton and say that it's just as fast as sound, I would think that if I could move like that in an instant, I could very, very, very easily rip it out of this guy's hands. But they're not smart enough to think of that. That or Dragon Ball Super creators just forgot that they can move extremely fast. So they're just sitting there staring at him with the switch and they don't know what to do. Then all of a sudden, Android 17 dives right through the window and jumps and pushes him right out into outer space and push him away from the ship, so if he blows up, it won't blow up the ship. Again, he could have pressed that button the whole time you were charging at him. Well, I'm sure it was extremely fast, but why didn't you just rip it out of his hands if you could push him right out the goddamn window? And Android 17 is also saying, say goodbye to my wife and kids, say goodbye to everybody, blah, 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 because, he's trying to sacrifice his own life here because he's jumping into outer space. Funny, I thought that Android 17 would be able to survive in outer space, but I guess maybe not. There's been a conspiracy about, Goku and Android 17, or just Goku and Saiyans being able to survive in space, and, I guess they can't because Frieza was going to destroy Namek, but then, Goku was in outer space fighting Beerus. Anyways, enough about that. That was just really stupid. Just take it out of his goddamn hand. Don't jump out the goddamn window. Oh, and what else happened? Oh my god, wait a second, Goku turned Super Saiyan Blue again. Yes, they misused the transformation again. He used it because he was getting sucked out the window and he needed to turn Super Saiyan Blue so he wouldn't get sucked out. But then he jumped and he grabbed Android 17 and he grabbed the alien dude, I don't even think they mentioned his name, and they teleport him, and he teleported him to King Kai's planet. Now before I move on, fuck off Dragon Ball Super with using Super Saiyan Blue and misusing it, okay? I've had enough of it. Super Saiyan Blue is a legendary crazy transformation. Even Super Saiyan is. So why turn Super Saiyan Blue in this moment? I don't know. I get the feeling that Dragon Ball Super creators think that he needs to use Super Saiyan Blue to get anything accomplished now, and they forget that Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3 has a crazy big power level. They did a really good job in the beginning of the show in bringing it back, but come on, man. Turning Super Saiyan Blue so, he can control himself and not get sucked out of the ship? Really, really dumb, guys. And the one ever so slightly funny part about this was that he brought the guy to King Kai's planet to blow up again. Yes, he was gonna kill King Kai even though he's already dead. Now, I can't remember exactly how dying when you're already dead works, if it's possible or not in Dragon Ball. It's not really confirmed that much. But I thought Goku said when fighting Vegeta, he was saying, hey, yeah, if you die again, Vegeta, you'll never exist again because you're already dead. So do not let yourself die again. Now that kind of confuses me and stuff, but that might have only been in the anime too. I'm not 100% sure. And it's 3 in the morning, so I'm not gonna go check the manga that I have right now. But I'm pretty sure if you die again, you're out of existence forever. So kind of a dick move, Goku. But I guess you didn't know where else to go. So it was kind of funny. King Kai saying, I'm not a bomb disposal unit kind of thing. Anyways, poor King Kai. And then Dende gives a telepathical phone call to Goku on King Kai's planet and tells him that he does not have a bomb in his body and it's just an excuse to run away. So I thought that was pretty cool. Why did I think it was cool? Because what in the world does the God of Earth do anyways? Does he just look for dangers pretty much? Like that's all he does because he never leaves a lookout. Kami never left a lookout. I guess he did try to put an end to Piccolo, but it was kind of cool for Dende, to use his, God powers, whatever those are, to actually know that the guy didn't have a bomb in his body. How did he do it? I have no idea, but it's cool to see Dende do something useful. He is the God of Earth, or Guardian of Earth, or whatever you want to call him. I think God of Earth sounds a lot cooler to me. And then Mr. Bad Guy presses the button and a bunch of confetti shoots out of his nose. It was just a remote to let off the thing for a surprise party that he had coming up later on. Woo! And then Android 17 somehow has a change of heart and says, I'm going to join. Is it because Goku helped him? I don't know. But I don't know. I just find this whole thing a little bit weird. He's doing it for the Dragon Balls. He says he wants a wish and he wants to buy a $5 billion yacht so him and his family can go and travel the world. I don't know. Couldn't he? I was thinking Goku could say that Bulma could give him something like that or something. I don't know. It just seems like a stupid wish to you. If you had any wish in the world, that's what you'd use the Dragon Balls or the Super Dragon Balls for. But I guess when you're Android 17, you can fly around, you have cool powers. I don't know what else you'd even ask for. He's probably immortal too, but I guess that's never really confirmed. But, he asked who else is joining the tournament, and I just realized this, because he just said, is my brother joining? And he's like, what? Goku's like, oh, yeah, Krillin's your brother-in-law. That's just kind of odd. Never really thought that Krillin was, Android 17's brother-in-law. Well, of course, I obviously knew that, but I just never really thought about it before. And Goku tells him Boo's joining, and he's like, what, Boo? The one you defeated with the Spirit Bomb? Because he'd know, because he gave energy for the Spirit Bomb. But he tells him that he's good now, and he's not a bad guy anymore. And, I don't know. This guy, Android 17, just seems pretty selfish. He'll go for a wish from the Dragon Balls. He won't do it to protect literally everything. But his main job is to protect animals on an island, but he doesn't care about protecting the whole universe. Oh man, I don't freaking know. That's just dumb to me. But anyways, overall, I'll get to the episode and my review of that in a second.
And on the next episode of Dragon Ball Super.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to sound like the announcer guy. Anyways, that was a bad impression with slowing down my voice a little bit. But yes, we have Gohan, who is training with Piccolo. Does he have his ultimate/mystic form back? Well, I'm not really sure. I thought he had it back before when he was training with Piccolo. I made like a theory on it, so I'm not even going to make a theory now because I have no idea what Dragon Ball Super is going to do. They could have just accidentally messed up the art and accidentally gave him his whole hairstyle back. I don't really know. Or he could normally have his hair gelled up and spiked and it's just kind of falling down now. I honestly have no idea. But he was Super Saiyan in the preview, and then later on it showed him looking like this, so maybe he does get his ultimate form back. I'd really hope if he did, because I really like that, Gohan with his hidden potential. But who knows? But I think it's going to be interesting to see him training with Piccolo doing the multi-shadow clone jutsu here, as you can see. Anyway, I just hope it's a good episode and better than this one. So yeah, overall, the episode wasn't really that great. If I had to rate it, I would give it a 2.5 out of 10. Why so low, you may ask? Well, okay. It was boring. It didn't add anything to the Dragon Ball Super storyline. It didn't have as much bullshit as other episodes did, but Goku going Super Saiyan Blue to jump out of the window to, save the other two. I don't know, why is he using Super Saiyan Blue so much? It'd be like Goku going Super Saiyan 3 to fight his kid Goten, you know what I mean? Now, I hate hating on the show so much because I know so much work probably goes into this show. It does, right? A lot of work to go into this animation and stuff, and the art was good for this episode. I have no complaints on that. But, so I just hate hating on it so much. But, I don't know, if the storyline's crappy and it's a boring episode that doesn't interest me at all, I was just skimming through it, how am I supposed to, stay interested when it's boring? And how am I supposed to give it a good rating, I'm just going to give a good, honest rating. Again, art was good. That was pretty much all I could say about the episode. Boring, filler. and some stupid stuff like, Goku saying that he couldn't teleport to the ship if it got too far away. I'm sorry if this review wasn't the most interesting thing in the whole entire world that you guys have ever seen. Again, it was a really boring episode, so it's hard for me to get super duper pumped up for it. I hope the next one with Gohan training is a bit more interesting. I'll be reviewing the next manga chapter, which looks like it's going to be awesome as well. I already saw the leaked version of it, but there's no English version out yet that I know of, so I'm not going to review it and, just pretend I know what's going on. Well, mostly you can tell what's going on, but I'd like to actually read the English first so I can, review it better and more properly. As you guys know, I'm a bigger fan of the manga, so I'm really excited for that. Kind of left us on a cliffhanger, and hopefully they'll make the same mistakes that they made in the show with the Zamasu saga. So yes, that is all I got for this chapter review. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like or subscribe or do whatever the hell you want to do down below. Comment down below what you thought of this episode. Let me know. I've been getting a lot of good discussion lately on this channel, and that's what I like. So it's good that actually people, watching this shit and paying attention to the videos that I make and, commenting on my stuff. I love replying back. So thank you. Agree or disagree. Comment down below and tell me what you think. And have a fantastic morning, shall I say, because it's like 4:30 right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a fantastic, super terrific day. See you later.